Welcome back here live in Kingsport at the Meadowview Convention Center for the 32nd Annual Conference on Aging. And right now, I am joined by James Dunn, the Executive Director of the Tennessee Commission on Aging and Disability. And Mr. Dunn, appreciate you taking some time with us today. It's important to have conferences like this all across the state, isn't it?
Absolutely. We're highlighting some of the issues that we need to be working on. Governor Lee has put an additional $12 million in this year's budget to double what's called our options program, which keeps people aging at home longer. We've got a lot of things going on with Alzheimer's and dementia, another $1 million for a pilot program. So we're doing a lot of things, and I think with the population being the size that it is, it's more important than ever, frankly, to put it on the front side of the main issues of the day. I'm glad the governor's doing that.
And it is important to keep all those issues in the forefront in the legislature, isn't it?
Absolutely. Listen, we got 1.3 million Tennesseans. That's 1/7 of our population. They're age 60 and older. This demographic is growing, and more than ever, we probably need to be doing more for that.
And as far as your job, what are some of your goals that you're looking forward for this year and maybe down the road some?
Well, again, we've got this Alzheimer's program that is out. We'll be drafting rules for that before long. We also have a bill that is enacted now that will create a registry for unlicensed facilities. We have a lot of these throughout the state of Tennessee that, frankly, due to lack of transparency, there's some things that happen there that, frankly, we could be doing a better job on. So we're going to be working on that. I think getting more funding, and maybe at some point in time we need to really look at a Department of Aging maybe. We've had a commission since the 1960s. When you think about this, we have a department for the children, we have it for mental health, we have it for DID, but for 1/7 of our population we do not yet. So we're going to be talking about that over the summertime after the General Assembly adjourns.
When you're speaking to are you going to be speaking to the crowd?
In fact, I already had the opportunity to do so.
Yeah.
A great time. Our AAAD here for First Tennessee does a wonderful job and provides a lot of services for the folks we represent.
What was the main focus of your speech to the folks here today?
Well, again, I just like some of the things that our members of the General Assembly and that Governor Lee is doing, such as funding and some of the things that we try to improve on with respect to our services, and then evolving our systems. We really need new and better systems. We can't keep doing the same thing that we've done since the 1960s and be as successful as we can be with this growing population. In particular, we've had a lot of financial exploitation issues. Right. We're trying to do more to educate the bankers on something that's called the pause law, which gives them the ability to pause assets on a temporary basis to ensure that fraudulent activities are not ensuing. So we talked a lot about that.
And you know, I know Alzheimer's and dementia issues are on the forefront of a lot of people's minds in Tennessee. Mm-hmm. You were talking about the program that y'all have in mind there. Kind of break that down for us if you can a little bit.
Well, a lot of our funds come down through what's called the Older Americans Act, federal funding. And so there's a provision in there that's called the YODA. But anyway, what that does is that allows for funding to be used for early onset dementias and Alzheimer's. The state legislation that I was telling you about actually is a pilot program. We'll pull 150 people for the first 3 years off of our options waiting list, basically to make them a priority for these families who are suffering and dealing with a loved one who has Alzheimer's or dementia.
And you know, how encouraged are you to see all of these folks here? We're up here in Northeast, and a lot of folks taking this very seriously and coming out and learning all they can.
Listen, you out. If you haven't been in there, I hope you get in there. A lot of wonderful people in there between our providers, our volunteers, and of course the people who are at our AAAD. It's wonderful to see. It's good to see the enthusiasm, and it's great to be a part of it.
And you get so many different topics that are being covered today. Everything from those Alzheimer's dementia issues to scams. It's just an important time for folks to come together and learn all they can.
A very important time indeed. And again, as I say, population 1.3 million, 60 and older. It's growing. We have to do more. We're going to do more, and I look forward to working with these folks.
James Dunn, we appreciate it. Thank you so much, sir. We appreciate it. Folks, the 32nd Conference on Aging is going on today. We'll be back with more coming up live here from Meadowview later on in the show.